What's up guys, welcome back to the Scope Spirit channel. This time again, we're going to do a little break after the 4th episode of the Sports in Anime series. So as I told you in the Aki in Real Life video, I really like to talk about the inspiration that anime can give you. And I realized that there are some anime characters that really have the power to inspire and motivate you. It can be because of their speeches, their charisma, their dedication, or their actions. So for this video, I've done some research in order to find the most inspiring character in all the anime that I know. So if you want more content on motivation and anime, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and to leave a like to show your support. Now that all has been said, let's have a look to my top 10 most inspiring anime characters. Let's go! So for this top 10, in order to rank the characters, I really focused on how well the character can inspire you and the lessons it will teach you for your own life. So as you will understand, this will not be a top 10 most badass anime character. Alright, now that everything's clear, let's have a look to the 10th ranked character. So on my number 10 spot, I have Mirio Togata from My Hero Academia. His quirk is permeation, which allows him to become intangible. When he was a child, he struggled with his quirk due to all the little steps involved in using it. But after his training with Sir Night-Eye, he was finally able to master it well. He is a source of inspiration because through work, he was able to convert a very personal and tricky trait into one of the strongest quirks of the manga. During the battle against Overhaul, he also showed a hell lot of courage and dedication to save Eri, and for all these reasons, it definitely belongs to my top 10. Now for the number 9 spot, I have Minato Namikaze from Naruto. He was a phenomenal ninja and the 4th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. He's not very talkative and he remains calm and collected all the time, which gives him the aura of a leader, of someone you want to follow. And he's even more inspiring with the way he acts. Doesn't matter how tough the enemy is, he will always stand proud in front of them and protect his friends, his family and his village. And that's why he is the number 9 on my list. Now let's move on to number 8 spot with Zoro from One Piece. Back in his childhood, he made a promise to Kuina to become the strongest swordsman in the world. And his ambition is to never break this promise. And so he works every day, harder than anybody, to reach his goal. He's also the right-hand man of Luffy, and when the crew faces hard times, he will always stay collected and strong for the group. Regarding charisma, Zoro had multiple very epic scenes, but my favorite was definitely the aftermath of the Luffy vs Usopp fight. So that's why he earned the number 8 spot on my list. Next, for the number 7 spot, I have Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto. So for Naruto, I think everybody knows the story of the child that lost his 2 parents during his birth, grew up being hated by all the village, and that finally achieved his dream of becoming the Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. Even though he started from the lowest possible, he always kept his nindo of never going back on his words. For this reason, he has been a source of inspiration for a whole generation, and that's why he has the number 7 spot on my list. Now for the number 6 spot, we have a character that I just discovered a few months ago, and it is Asta from Black Clover. He grew up in a world ruled by magic, but unfortunately, he was the only one to not have any magic. For this, he was mocked and despised by a whole lot of people, but Asta did not care at all because he had one goal, becoming Magic Emperor. And to reach this very high goal, with all the negativity of the other people mocking him, he showed during the series an incredible will and a positive mentality. He never complains and always tries to find a solution, which always seems to be working out. He's a great example of hard work and dedication, and that is why he earned the 6th spot on my list. Because you already knew before starting the video that he will be in the list, for the 5th spot we have Rock Lee from Naruto. In a sense, he might have inspired the character of Asta that we just saw before. He does not have any ninjutsu or genjutsu, he was also mocked during his childhood, and he also trained so much that he became a freak of nature in physical strength. And in addition to a very strong will and dedication, he also showed us multiple times in the manga that in order to fulfill your dreams, you will need to be able to risk your own life. So no wonder why he earned the 5th spot on my list. Now we are quite high up in the list, and the number 4 spot belongs to Luffy from One Piece. After more than 1000 episodes, there are countless moments in which Luffy has been an inspiration for everyone. Protecting his friends against the entire world, liberating countries from tyrants, making everyone rally his cause. He carries strong values and is ready to act if something doesn't match with his value system. He also has his own dream of becoming the Pirate King, and all the Straws would risk their lives in order to protect their captain's dream. So a very strong 4th position for Luffy. For the 3rd position, he also comes from One Piece. He was known to be the strongest man in the world. I'm obviously talking about Edward Newgate, aka Whitebeard. This man had a simple dream. He wanted a family. And after fulfilling his dream, he was ready to crush anyone that wanted to harm one of his sons. His charisma, his calm and his strength have made him a very inspiring leader that will be by your side on the battlefield. His death and the fact that he didn't have any scar in his back from running away was one of my favorite One Piece moments, and another reason why he is at the number 3 spot. Moving closer and closer to the top, ironically for the number 2 spot, we have All Might from My Hero Academia. He was the number 1 hero for a long time and was called the symbol of peace. Even after his outstanding fight against All for One, he was still an inspiration for all the people in the manga because he was a pillar of society, strong and trustworthy, protecting everyone, pushing the limits of his body further and further, and all this with a big smile on his face. Apart from inspiration and motivation, All Might also brings joy and relief, and that's why he earned the 2nd spot on my list. Before seeing my number 1 spot for the most inspiring anime character, here are my honorable mentions for characters that didn't make it to the top 10. So I have Hinata Shoyo from Haikyuu, Takamura from Hajime no Ippo, Jiraiya from Naruto, the Minx tribe from One Piece, Deku from My Hero Academia, Yami from Black Clover, and finally Armin and Eren from Attack on Titan. And it is not a coincidence if I close the honorable mentions with character from Attack on Titan. And the reason is because the character that has the number 1 spot on my list is also from Attack on Titan. He was a very charismatic leader and the 13th commander of the Survey Corps. I'm obviously talking about Erwin Smith from Attack on Titan. Inspiring, motivating, intelligent, strategic, calm, collected, this man had all the qualities of a great leader. Like Zoro, he remained calm in difficult situations. Like Whitebeard, he was ready to go on the battlefield with you. Like Rock Lee, he was ready to put his life at risk. And like a lot of characters in this list, he had a dream. He wanted the answer to one simple question. How do you know for sure there's nobody on the other side of the walls? And even until the very end, when his soul was about to leave his body, every ounce of his being still wanted the answer. So that's it for the video, guys. I just wanted to remember you that it was not an exhaustive list, it was just my own opinion on the most inspiring anime characters. So if one of your favorite anime character wasn't in this video, do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.